Okay, so now you guys are on a tripod. You want to get a pan kind of like this, like a saucepan. And what you want to do is the real butter. And you want to get about a couple tablespoons. Now, if you're on a diet, you probably don't want to do this, but real butter is not bad for you. It's made from milk, so if you want to splurge and have real butter once in a while, it's fine. I personally don't use a lot of butter on things, really. I really don't put it on stuff. All right, let me give it a whisk. So you're gonna want to whisk, just a standard whisk. And then I have here from my chicken drippings, the juice on the bottom of it. I have about a cup or so, maybe a little more than a cup. I wish I had more, but that's all the juice that the chicken gave me. So I'll have to make do. And usually I add some sort of seasoning stuff, a little chicken bouillon. I like to add chicken bouillon stuff just in case it needs extra chicken flavoring. Sometimes the chicken doesn't have like super strong chicken flavor. And then you can add whatever. You can add more onion powder and garlic powder and whatnot, but I definitely add a lot more pepper because black pepper is amazing. So you want to have it fairly high. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. Yeah, you can kind of see. I have it on about 9. Oh, actually, I'm going to put a little bit down. And just kind of melt the butter. Now, if you can see what I'm wearing, don't pay attention to my outfit. It's a bit bold, but I really like these leggings. They're one of my favorite leggings. And this tank top, red tank top, is super comfortable, especially when now it's really muggy today. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it makes my belly feel good too. My little belly, if you guys can see. There, you guys can see a little bit. It's a little bloated tonight, but it's a little side view of the belly. Alright, so after you kind of melt that, you're going to start adding some flour. Do about 2 teaspoons or 2, standard teaspoons of it, and just kind of like start mixing it together. And you're just kind of making, I don't know, there's a word for it, but I can't think of what it is. But you're just browning this together. Nice and brown. You're going to want it a lot darker than this, but you want it thicker too. So go ahead. It would help if I actually scooped it and not use the back of the spoon. Add more. Start incorporating it so it starts to look like this. It's going to look like crumbles almost. So you kind of like stir it. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to be too dark, but you want it, pretty dark. So you kind of like let it sit, stir it, let it sit, just keep an eye on it. Don't walk away. It's starting to get more of a color. And once it starts to get about this, maybe a little bit darker. I mean, if you like your gravy a lot lighter, you can make it lighter, but I think it's about that. I turn down the heat to about 4-ish. And then I slowly put this in. Gonna make a lot of sizzling. And you want to stir and stir and stir and stir and stir, and don't stop stirring at all. Very important that you don't stop stirring. So you just keep going. You can pick it up off the burner. Just stir, 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 stir. And then it starts to form the gravy. I'm telling you guys, if you make homemade gravy, It's like so much better than the packaged kind. I mean, I grew up having this and the packaged kind, because if we didn't have a whole chicken to get the broth from, we just wanted some, you know, gravy, my mom would use the package, but this is like so much better than the package. You just basically keep stirring it after this, and you know, reduce the heat a little bit more. I have it on 3 now, and just keep, you know, stirring it with the whisk. You want to use the whisk because the whisk will help break up all the flour chunks and everything. Evenly distribute it. I might actually end up having to add a little water to this. Excuse me. So much air in my system since I've been pregnant. I hate it. Anyways. I'm going to get a little water. Had a lot of oils from the chicken, as you can see around the edge. I might have to actually scoop some of that off. It's like olive oil and other stuff. But there, and then you start forming the gravy. Now I know it's not going to be enough chicken enough, so I'm going to add a little bit of chicken bouillon stuff. Just a little bit here and there. Stir it up. You don't want to add too much at first because it might be too salty and whatnot. But you sure can add some more pepper. Oh, I love pepper. My grandfather used to use pepper so much, like he used to pound it like tons. It was like way too much pepper on his food, but pepper's not bad for you, it's good for you. So, but he always got me into using pepper all the time. It's better than salt, I think, even though you do need a little salt and stuff, but. So that's pretty much it, and then you can just kind of play around with it, add spices, add what you want, keep tasting it, and you know, you kind of wanted about this consistency. If you want it thicker, you can add more flour and get more of a thicker gravy, but usually this is about how thick gravy should be. And then you can just kind of keep it near the low and just keep an eye on it while you're getting the rest of your dinner ready. So that's pretty much how I make my gravy.